this is Cynthia Rotenberger, Bride of Christ Standing in the Gap Ministries. I'm sharing my testimony how the Lord allowed me to be killed in a car collision. My husband and I were hit by a drunk driver, and he was killed, and I died on the medevac and had 13 fatal injuries. The whole point, and this testimony, the whole point of it is for these times, because I was taken up to heaven. I was with Jesus. I was on total life support with 13 fatal injuries for almost a month. But I was with Jesus the whole time, and he was telling me why it happened. He's still telling me, but he was telling me why and what it's about, why my son and I are widowed and disabled and fatherless and in this situation and have so much narcissistic abuse is because it's a global problem, and it's in the church, and it's a major Jezebel, people that allow it are Ahabs, but it's narcissistic abuse. And I wanted to elaborate on I was talking earlier on one of the videos about being married to a so-called minister, which was an angel of light, a minister of Satan, who had a global ministry. But what I didn't say, I said I was taken advantage of because I had some residual injuries from scar tissue that put me on a machine for 21 days without food and water. And I came home, and my family member wouldn't stay with me, so he came over. And when I had like 30 feet of tubing in me, and it's so hard to. Anyway, he took advantage of me. He sexually abused me. And when I went to the church, the Christian school where my son went, and the minister that was friends with him, they said, well, he just loves you so much. And they coerced me. That's the issue. We're dealing with a lot of global coercion. And that's what the enemy does. But he sexually abused me, and they said, oh, he just loves you so much. I mean, this is a theme that's going on. It's not, that's why this is coming out. And the Lord is, it's being elaborated on even more, because it happened to me more than once. And it happened to me with so-called leadership and Christians and so-called Christians, because you'll know them by their fruit. There's not one person that ever did this stuff to us that has ever come and repented. So a good tree doesn't have bad fruit. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Writing a book for a screenplay for a movie, because this is such a tremendous story about Jesus, and just survive the things that he has taught my son and I, and continues to teach us. We need to equip people and tell people about this, because it's prevalent all over. I mean, there's sex trafficking, the abuse on children. It's so unbelievable to even talk about it. It's most people don't even want to hear about it, but it's all part of this. This is why this is coming out. I mean, we were sexually abused, just again, by people in the church that we were told were really good people, and just people knew their background, that they were sexual predators, and we were told in front of the whole church this was a trustworthy person, a good person, just unbelievable things, and that I will continue to elaborate on, and as the Lord leads. But I'm just saying, there's so much narcissism, and it's not just a little bit. Coercion is again causing these so-called people who call themselves Christians, and most people don't stand up or come against them, are causing true Christians, true ecclesia, to stumble. Better that a millstone be hung around their neck and that they were never born. I can't even fathom that. It's so unbelievably awful. But all I know is that the true ecclesia, we have got to stand up and talk about this and do things about it, and help the ones that have had this done to us, like my son and I, and there's so many others. I mean, as the story unfolds, like I said, we believe without a doubt and decree that we're working on the book, that it will a book, screenplay, movie to lift the real Yeshua HaMashiach up and advance his kingdom for such a time as this. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. and hopefully the real ecclesia will contribute into this, that we get the highest level of production of everything, so that it can advance God's kingdom now. The time is now, from Chronos time to Kairos time. I'll elaborate on that more too. Jesus always walked in Kairos time, not the time that was changed on the calendar by Constantine, all the Jewish holidays. And by the way, my son and I we're Jewish, we're of a Jewish origin. So again, the enemy hates that, but greater is he who's within us and who's in the world. So all this has to come out, and people that say they're Christians have got to do something about it, have to line up and stand up and pray and decree, but take action and help people that need help to do what is written in our books, so that it can manifest on earth as it is in heaven, the way Jesus Christ of Nazareth told us to pray, and the way to live. That's the point of this. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven now, in Yeshua HaMashiach's holy name. Hallelujah. God bless you.